Hello, welcome to more Vintage Cube. Ooh. We got a Mox Ruby, one of my favorites. Mox Ruby is so good in the mono red deck because in mono red you want to cast a lot of one drops quickly. And so having an on-color Mox lets you play like Jackal Pup plus Goblin Guide or something like that on turn 1, which is so much better than like a Mox Emerald, which means you can play like Goblin Guide and then wait and then play like a 3-drop. So in mono red it's great, but it's just, 0 mana land in any other deck, so it's just going to be good no matter what. Upheaval is really good, and Preordain are both cards I would like to wheel, but can't really complain about this start. This pack is much less clear. A lot of these cards are pretty committal. I mean, there's a lot of double-costed cards, like a Johnny's Red-White. I don't love taking these cards early, because you don't really know what colors you're going to end up in, so probably not taking those. There is Ancestral Vision, which is a very powerful card. Inferno Titan probably goes best with the Mox. And this card's pretty good, but I just don't like spending, I don't know. I'm not that excited about 6-drops in this cube. I think, honestly, for me, I'm between Cabal Ritual and Mana Confluence. I'm just going to take Cabal Ritual. It's kind of a hedge. Probably I won't end up playing it. But when it's good, it's good. And, like, I don't really know what's open. And I feel like in the right deck, Cabal Ritual is much better than Inferno Titan is in Vintage Cube. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but you got to remember, this is Vintage Cube we're talking about, where, your 6-drops got to be at least as good as Consecrated Sphinx. This card is very good, by the way. See, the problem with Inferno Titan is hitting your opponent for damage doesn't matter too much. Like, you hit them for 3, then they could play something like Balance, Swords to Plowshares, and kill it. At least with Sphinx, when you resolve it, if they don't kill it in their upkeep, you draw 2 cards. So you're ahead on the exchange. And then if that survives, drawing cards is way more powerful than hitting your opponent for 6 or whatever. So here we're going to take Sphinx. Would love one of these Signets or a Badlands, but this card is just busted. So pretty happy with that. Ooh. Wow, okay. We have Remand, Force of Will, Kiki-Jiki, and Fiery Confluence, all very good cards. Remand is the most general. For 2 mana, it just stops your opponent from doing things and draws you a card. So I like that. Force of Will is a bit more specific. It's only good if we're like pretty heavy blue, which we're not certain we're going to do. And then we could take like Fiery Confluence or Kiki-Jiki, but I honestly think I would rather kind of stay blue and then see if red is open later. Probably Kiki doesn't wheel, but that's okay. Our mana requirements are already looking pretty hefty, so we'll take the Remand. Okay. Well, there's Pyretic Ritual and Phantasmal Image. Probably Phantasmal Image is just the better card. Double Consecrated Sphinx is kind of gross, but this card is also an out to, your opponent plays a big dude, you just copy their big creature like an Eldrazi or something, and that's pretty solid. And yeah, we're not missing out on much else except for maybe a Verdant Catacombs, but I think this card is good enough to merit taking there. Ooh, okay. I like Dig Through Time, Rakdos Signet, Electromancer. Yeah, I like all these cards actually. What do we want? So Goblin Electromancer is good if the other Storm cards wheel. I know there was a ritual that we passed, but it is blue-red, which is kind of cost prohibitive. I don't like Spellseeker just yet. Like, if we already had Ancestral or Mana Drain, I probably would take that. I think for me, I'm between Dig Through Time and Rakdos Signet. And I think I'm just going to take the Rakdos... no, I'm going to take Dig. I was thinking Rakdos Signet, but honestly, we already are set up to have, like, some counter spells into Dig Through Time. And, I don't know, using your cards to play Signets... I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I think Dig Through Time is better than Signet there. What do we want? Baleful Strix kind of does anything. If we had taken the Signet, then Wildfire would be a good out. Lodestone Golem is good against us. And then, yeah, I guess I take Baleful Strix. We're kind of blue-black right now. Sword, they have Judgment. I like Rashad and Port, but Tasigur kind of fits as well. Although the problem with Tasigur is he does kind of, it's a non-bow with Dig Through Time. Because if we're filling our graveyard and then we exile it to dig, then it's harder to cast Tasigur and vice versa. So I could see taking something else like Rashad and Port or like Hedge on Day of Judgment if we end up blue-white control. Yeah, I'm actually going to take Day. I'm not super excited about Tasigur. Okay, so now we can take Expansion, Rakdos Return or a Containment Priest. I think I like Rakdos Return more than Expansion, but the fact that you can also cast this as Explosion, nah, I'll take the Return, I guess. Yeah, I'm not in love with either option. Okay. There's a Wrath of God, also a Pyroclasm. I think I'll just take the Wrath. We're looking like we can be pretty controlling here. Regrowth, Burning. Revelark is interesting, actually. Revelark, Phantasmal Image, Baleful Strix. Yeah, I'll take the Revelark. Okay, so Kiki-Jiki did not wheel, but Armageddon did. As did Fiery Confluence. This card is great if we're in red, but it's looking like red is not the most open. And Armageddon is just a busted card, so we're going to take that. Spectral Procession, Needlespire, Xenagos. I'm going to take Needlespires if we do end up wanting to splash Rakdos Return. And Legionnaire. Okay, so maybe red is open. But white also seems quite open. And it kind of goes better with what we have, which is kind of a Cheon's type. Wow. We've been getting pretty lucky with these Mox in here. Definitely taking Mox Sapphire. This deck would love an Ugin. So, got to keep that in mind. But it's pretty hard to pass out on this card here. So, we're just going to take it. Ooh. Scalding Tarn? I love Scalding Tarn. Monastery Mentor is also really good, actually, in this deck. We have 2 Mox in. Mentor into Armageddon is good. This might be like the first time I've ever actually played a Monastery Mentor. But I could also try and just wheel him, because there's a lot of good cards in this pack. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So people definitely could take cards and pass him. Yeah, I'm just going to take the land. Like I said, Mentor is great, but you don't really need to like go out of your way to find win conditions. It's Vintage Cube. You're going to win the game somehow. Like, even just going like Revelark Armageddon, that can totally win a game. So if Mentor wheels, that's fine. We can use him. But if not, I think having better mana will benefit us a lot. Probably not playing Rakdos Return or the Ritual. Okay, so in this pack, there's Opposition. Right now, we don't have much in the way of creatures. But I think this is the most powerful card. And we could end up like blue-white tokens. So I think it's worth speculating. Like, we're missing out on probably Journey to Nowhere or Phyrexian Revoker, which might even come around. This card definitely doesn't come... Ooh, Strip Mine. This card definitely doesn't come around, is what I was saying. Yep, I think we're taking Strip Mine. That goes pretty well in like the blue-white tempo Flyers deck. Like, Strip Mine your opponent, then Spell Queller their spell, remand something, Spell Pierce them. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Mother of Runes might even come around, depending on what's going on. Condemn, Archangel Avacyn. Don't really love Mystical Tutor here, and Elshnorn I think is too expensive. Fingerback Walker is kind of cheap. I do kind of actually like Archangel Avacyn. Like, flash that in end of turn, and then play Armageddon or something seems nice to me. Also, Vigilance with Opposition is a nice combo. You can attack and then still tap down their stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take Avacyn. Ooh, Swords? Oh no. Kinda need all of these. Swords is great. Vendilion Click is amazing. Angel of Invention might actually come around. That card's very good with Opposition. But I think I gotta take Swords. I don't really have much targeted removal. And this card is literally the best that you can do. Ooh, Emeria Angel. Emeria Angel Opposition is definitely a real combo. This deck doesn't really do anything with Frantic Search, so don't really need that. I guess I just take the Angel. It is a 4-drop, but Emeria Angel gets a lot better because we have 2 Moxins, so we can play it very early. Ooh, Selfless Spirit versus Negate. I really like both of them. I feel like Negate in Vintage Cube is really powerful, and we're not that threatening. Yeah, I'm gonna take Negate. We need some interaction. Ooh, Hallowed Fountain. I think I probably... Oof, Restoration Angel is really good too. Probably not playing Baleful Strix. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take the better mana. We're trying to cast like Opposition. There we go, Monastery Mentor. Mentor Opposition, also a sweet combo. But yeah, what was I saying? We're trying to cast like double blue and double white cards. So having a blue-white land makes Scalding Tarn better, but also it's just good on its own. Also, because we're trying to like fit Strip Mine into the deck with an off-color Mox, I think we need the fixing. Okay, in this pack we have Gideon and Student. I'm just gonna take Student. Gideon's a bit expensive, and we need some early plays like, ooh, Mother of Ruins is pretty good too. Because we have Armageddon in our deck, So we want to have the opportunity just to like get creatures on board and then Armageddon them. Ooh, Condemn versus Elish Norn. We don't really have any way to ramp into Elish Norn. Like, she's a great way to win, but I like Condemn here. There's the Angel. All right, this deck is sweet. I really like blue-white opposition as an archetype. Wow. Another Mox? Okay. I'll take the triple Mox deck here. I would love, like, to wheel a Mox Diamond, Stoneforge, or, like, Council's Judgment, but triple Mox Monastery Mentor deck seems pretty good to me. Yeah, that's kind of disgusting. Also with Armageddon, we technically could turn 1 Armageddon. Why would you? I don't know, but we could. We got Disallow, Battlesphere, Parallax Wave is good with Revelark, Angel of Invention, that's about it. But it is a really good card. And then Flicker Wisp is good with stuff, but Flicker Wisp might come around. I don't think this is a Time Spiral deck. We have a lot of Moxen and some clunky cards. I don't want like a expensive 6-drop. So I think I'm just going to take Disallow, and then we're probably going to wheel Flicker Wisp and Parallax Wave. And then at that point we can decide what cards we want in the deck. But Disallow seems... we just need a little bit of permission, I think, in this deck. So Windswept Heath is another fetch to get blue-white. Charter Course is good, and Sun Titan's pretty solid, but he also might come around. So he's not super necessary. I think it's basically between these 3. And we already have 19 playables. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Windswept Heath. Ooh. Tundra. Okay, Tundra makes our mana, like, actually really nice. So I like Tundra. Crucible of Worlds Strip Mine. Ooh, hang on. Crucible of Worlds Strip Mine is kind of legit. We don't have a Wasteland, but it's also good with Armageddon. And we did just take Better Fixing, so we don't necessarily need Tundra. I'm going to try Crucible. It's my favorite combo. Like, how do I pass up Strip Mine? Ooh, Thalia? Is Thalia even good in this deck? Because she really hurts us too. A lot of the times White Weenie like Thalia is great, but we have a lot of non-creature spells with all these Moxen and like Opposition, Wrath, Day. Actually, yeah, running all these Wrath effects seems kind of bad in our deck. She does pressure certain decks, but I kind of want to just take Arid Mesa. It gives us basically another copy of Hallowed Fountain. Also good with Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, okay. We might wheel Thalia as well. People don't tend to draft the White Weenie deck. It seemed open as far as I can tell. Ooh, okay, Karakas. So we passed Vendilion Click. Karakas, Archangel Avacyn is kind of a combo, but it is a lot of mana. We could just take Kythian if we want some early plays. Factor Fiction is also really good though, and with all these Moxen, Factor Fiction is a great way to refuel. Plus it's really good at finding the Crucible combo, because if you hit Crucible of Worlds and Strip Mine, you just... either they put them together and you get Crucible and Strip Mine, or they put them separately and then you just take Crucible, play Strip Mine from your graveyard. So we're going to take Foff, try and wheel Kythian. Oh, I like... oh no. I like Brimaz. Gifts Ungiven is also funny with Crucible. And I like Riftwing Cloudskate. I think Cloudskate's better than Brimaz. Costing 2 as opposed to 3, I think is a huge difference. Legion's Landing versus Elspeth. So I like Elspeth because of how quickly we can cast her. This deck doesn't really need 1-drops because we have so many Moxen. And Elspeth into Armageddon is a great way to win the game. She's good with opposition. Yeah, I'll take her. Stoneforge wheeled, but we don't have any equipment. Temple Garden came around, but we don't... I mean, it lets Windswept Heath get white mana. If that's a thing. I'll take Stoneforge in case there's an equipment I forgot about, but probably not getting there. Here, I think I just like Flicker Wisp. It's a flyer, which is relevant. It can reset certain things. Yeah, and I don't need that many 4-drops. Okay, Sun Titan versus Disenchant. What do we have to get back with Sun Titan? Mentor, Flicker Wisp. Not a whole lot. I'm going to take Disenchant. This card's actually frequently powerful. Recruiter of the Guard. Well, I'm not playing any of the rest, so I'll take Recruiter. Okay, Thalia did come around. Sure. Shambling Vent, run away. Okay, so this deck came together pretty well. Let's see, so Thalia, I'm going to wait until deck building and then we can group our creatures separately and then see how bad Thalia actually is for our deck. Alright, so move the lands out of here. Group creatures separately. So these are all my non-creature spells that Thalia makes more expensive. Oof. Probably Wrath of God actually starts in the sideboard. We started out wanting to be like a controlling type deck, but it looked like the aggro deck just seems much better here now that we have like Porcelain Legionnaire, Mother of Runes, and stuff like that. I'm also not in love with Condemn because we're the ones who want to be attacking. I could put in Recruiter. So Recruiter can find, this is power, toughness. So Flicker Wisp, Cloud Skate, Angel of Invention, Monastery Mentor. Yeah, okay, Recruiter seems pretty good. We still need to make some cuts. Recruiter's up here. Maybe Dig Through Time comes in out of the sideboard. It's pretty expensive, and frequently it might just rot in our hand. So I could see that. I think this deck probably does want 17 lands because we have Strip Mine. And with a bunch of Moxen, you can also run a bunch of lands, and that maximizes your chances of like going turn 1 land Mox, play a 2-drop or something like that. So we could just cut Thalia because she makes our Moxen so much worse. Yeah, I kind of like doing that, and then against any deck we can just bring her in out of the sideboard. Because she does hurt our deck a lot, but if our opponent's on like Storm, then she's going to be a lot better against our opponent than against us. 5 and 4, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 blue sources, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 white sources. Kind of need more white than blue, but we want double blue on turn 4 like pretty reliably. Yeah, this mana's not the best. 9 blue, 9 white. Riftwing. I almost feel like I want another land because we just have so many. I guess we have 3 colorless lands and then all of these lands. What would I cut for another land? Maybe Disenchant in the main isn't super necessary, but it does let us kill artifacts so that the Crucible Strip Mine combo just gets them. And we do have a good amount of card advantage between Consecrated Sphinx, Revelark, Factor Fiction, kind of Elspeth, that I could see. Maybe we don't need it because we have Crucible, and basically if we play Crucible of Worlds, any of these fetches will be good. Okay, I guess I'm on board with that. 14 lands plus 3 Moxen makes 17. Sweet, see you guys round 1. Okay, we were playing against Chauncey J. We're on the draw. This hand looks pretty good, I'm gonna keep. We can suspend Cloud Skate, and then if we get lucky, we can go Mentor into Armageddon. Pretty happy. Okay, we might just die. Turn 1 Fast Bond, it depends on what deck they are. If they're mono green, Fast Bond in mono green is pretty much terrible unless they have Courser of Krufix or Ramanop Excavator. I don't want to expose my lands to Strip Mine because that's basically the reason to play Fast Bond in green is you have Strip Mine plus Courser Ramanop Excavator. But they're kind of just going off with lands here. Fauna Shaman. Okay. Do I want to Swords the Fauna Shaman? So definitely going to fetch, grabbing a Hallowed Fountain. I can Swords Fauna Shaman or Birds of Paradise and just leave them with 3 mana. I feel like just leaving them with 3 mana is a good strategy, so let's do that. Okay, let's go Island, suspend this. Next turn we can hold up Negate. Like, they can use Fauna Shaman, sure, and if they, like, then go Channel into Emrakul, you got me. But I'm not going to play around Channel Emrakul if I haven't seen it. And otherwise, Fauna Shaman's pretty weak. I guess it can help them find more Mana Elves, but those only go so far. Natural Order? Okay, Green Sun's for 3. Courser with Survival on top. Fastbond Courser is a little scary. So we need to find something pretty quick. This is coming down soon. Alright, let's go Plains Mentor. And the thing is, Armageddon actually isn't that good for us because our opponent has Fastbond plus Courser of Krufix. So basically if they hit lands, they just get to run through all of them off the top of their deck. It's a pretty sweet combo. Oh no, how many are you going to hit? Okay, just 1. Yeah, Negate, definitely leaving this deck. Probably putting in Condemn against Mono Green. It gives you an out to like Woodfall Primus and Primeval Titan. Alright, opponent's moving to combat. Definitely will not be blocking with the Mentor. Take 4. Alright, so they're not activating Fauna Shaman, and the 2 cards in hand are Survival of the Fittest and 1 Unknown, I believe. Island. The thing is, Armageddon doesn't really do very much. Like, sure, it kills their lands, but they have Courser coming down. And then they could just find more. If I can... I think I just wait until next turn. This is kind of tough. So if I Armageddon right now, I get a Mentor token, and then Riftwing Cloudskate comes down the following turn and can bounce the Courser. And then if they can't hit any lands, they're just out of mana. And I could just kill them with Riftwing Cloudskate. This is tough. If I wait, then they get to play Oracle of Moldiah, and there's no way to stop them from playing lands off the top of their library. Yeah, so this play works well if there are no lands on top of their deck. Am I winning otherwise? Because I have to wait quite a while before Consecrated Sphinx, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to go for the aggro Armageddon. It seems high risk, high reward, but my opponent is set up to do some really busted stuff, so I'd rather just Wrath the board now. And basically, if the top card of their library is a land, we're in trouble. But if it's not, then we can really punish them. Because we have a land to play, we have Mentor in play, and then Cloudskate can kind of finish the game. Because if Cloudskate bounces the Corsair, then they have no pressure in play. Yeah, we'll see. This could pay off. This could be a terrible decision. We're about to find out. Discarding Ulamog. Oh no, this might have been a terrible decision. And they have no land on top. Okay, so they can go land Findhorn Elves. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if this was a good idea. But it felt like just sitting around would definitely lose us the game. This is going to bounce Courser, probably. Yeah, let's bounce Courser. He's the most expensive card. Yeah, that's pretty good. Mox Emerald. And we have Negate for whatever that's worth. If Negate was Remand, we would be, or like Mana Leak, I would be pretty happy with what's going on. But, I don't know, we got some things to hit with. Opponent's down to 10. And they have to tap out for Courser if they want to play him. Yeah. Draw a Tree Speaker and then Green Sun Zenith in hand. Oh, I guess I don't have Negate up, do I? I don't really want to fetch. There's a student. Now I will fetch. Play Plains. Play the Plains, play the student. And now, I mean, we just start hitting in the air for 2. If we draw any non-creatures, we're kind of golden. We just need our opponent. No, we need them not to hit lands on top. So they have Green Sun Zenith and Jiraga Tree Speaker, but like very little mana to actually do with all of that. And we have a lot of chump blockers. I don't hate our position. I think another Mox Sapphire off the top would be our best possible draw, I think. Okay, so they're just trying to cast a Nissa next turn. They have Ulamog, so that makes me feel like they have Channel in their deck, but we can't know for sure. Mox Sapphire. Okay, let's level you up. Hit for 2. No, stop, stop, no, stop. Oh no, this is where they take the lead. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. So they have Green Sun Zenith they can cast for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can Green Sun Zenith for Craterhoof right now. If I had blue, I could cast Negate, but like I would have held it up if possible. But we only have the one of Hollowed Fountain, so the white fetch couldn't actually grab it. All right, Nissa is not as scary as Green Suns. Maybe Negate does stay in, because it stops Fast Bond, Survival, Nissa, Garrick, Green Suns. I don't like that. Green Suns for 6. Prime time? Okay. All right, let's draw another white source. Then we can Flicker Wisp the Riftwing Cloudskate. Oh, Beast Within might just kill us. Okay, there's a Plains. Plains, let's hit in the air. Leaving Nissa alive seems okay. So opponent's just drawing Beast Within. They can kill one but not both of our flyers. Play Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp is going to bounce this. And I'm hitting them for 5 in the air. I kind of want to bounce Primeval Titan, because that doesn't hit us for damage. This is not that scary because I can just chump block it. But yeah, this buys us a lot of time. Because they can get 2 lands from attacking with Prime Time or just... Ooh, Eternal Witness. Does that just kill me? They go 1, 2, 3, 1 to get it off the top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so they can actually go, here's the play. Tap other forests, survival of the fittest, discarding Primeval Titan to grab Eternal Witness. Nissa untap a bunch of stuff, and then Eternal Witness Ulamog, cast Ulamog, killing both of my flyers, probably. We'll see if they see that line. They might also just want to cast Primeval Titan, and they can just... Yeah, okay. I think that line is worse. I think just playing Primetime is worse than what they could have done. Because, I mean, my flyers are very threatening. Okay, so they definitely have Channel in their deck. So let's draw an island. Then if they go for Channel... Oh, opponent. You targeted... You can make Windswept... Okay, for those who don't know, you can make fetch lands into creatures and still attack with them. But yeah, if we draw an island and we get to negate the Channel, that would be so sick. Island? Oh, right, they have Beast Within. Right. Okay. That's worse. Good plays, opponent. Good plays. So let's play Island. We have Negate, but Riftwing Cloudskate on its own is a very slow clock. I mean, I can level this up. And then hit them for 2 in the air. Oh, they shuffled away Eternal Witness. That's right. Okay, we still got outs. And I think opponent actually wants to shuffle away Channel. If we just had blue for a negate there, I feel like we win the game. I will be negating this Gilded Lotus. What? No! They can't be on top. Yep. Yeah, I think we're just dead. I think I have to do this to pump up my creatures. But the problem is, I really wanted to save negate because opponent can go like Eternal Witness, then Beast Within my other flyer. But I just need big creatures to block all their stuff with. And maybe they attack greedily, and then I just get to kill them on the swing back. Okay. Also not a bad play. Flex Ruby, pump up my stuff. Level him up. Yeah, Consecrated Sphinx, if it had been any other card, we'd be doing so much better. So they have probably way too many blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So really only have an attack in the air. Nissa's ultimate comes down next turn, but they just go Eternal Witness, get back Ulamog, cast Ulamog, and probably kill us from there. But we're fighting a good fight. Ooh, Time Twister. I would not mind that being cast. Yep, we're just gonna have 6, so Ulamog probably kills us. Yeah, so they could have done that play a long time ago and like definitely killed us. But pretty happy with this. It gives us an out to... I'm trying to think what we could draw. We don't have any card draw. Because we basically need like Island into opposition for that to work. And we're missing double blue. Well, that makes sense. So we die from a single Ulamog attack. I don't know what we could draw, but we'll find out. Swords is gone. Condemn doesn't do it. We already lost our flyer. Okay, the opponent's attacking us for 14. And everything has trample. So I feel like we double block here and take 8, but then we lose all of our creatures. Yeah, it's very, very hopeless for us. I'm still gonna play it out because, you know, we could draw something. Also, definitely bringing in the Wrath effects. Oh, we're just dead on board. Doesn't matter. Anyway, definitely bringing in the Wrath effects against mono green seems pretty good. So we're gonna sideboard into like a more controlling type deck. What am I cutting again? Was Disenchant good? Disenchant kills Courser and Fast Bond. I don't love it. Legionnaire seems okay, but maybe not that necessary. I like Mom because Pro Green seems so good against them. And then with double Wrath, Avacyn seems nice. I like Armageddon still. Phantasmal Image also seems good. Maybe I just want to run one Wrath. Oh, it's so good against mono green. It's got to be good here. And given that we're playing 2 Wraths, maybe Monastery Mentor is just not that good. We do have Revelork to bring him back. He's also good with Armageddon. Maybe Student of Warfare is just bad. I could see that. Alright, we're going to run it like this. Alright, we're going to go first. Yep. I'll keep this hand. Phantasmal Image into Revelork is like not a bad play. And Fact or Fiction kind of does the rest. If they play a Mana Elf, I'm definitely going to image it. Because that lets us fall off on turn 3. Avacyn's okay. We got the late game covered, and they did not go turn 1 fast spawn or elf. Incubation Druid, okay. Strip mine. Let's Phantasmal Image, copy the Druid. So I have 1, 2, 3. What if I just set up for an Archangel Avacyn next turn? I feel like going Strip Mine into Factor Fiction seems better. Let's kill your land. Their best play last turn with 2 mana was Incubation Druid, so I just don't want them getting up to like 4 or 5 for Planeswalkers too quickly. And if we draw Crucible, then we just win the game right now, because that also shuts down Incubation Druid. Yeah, I like this play better. Plus, Foff can find Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, this seems better. Land of War Elves. Okay, so they do have lands. Okay, I kind of regret my decision, but we could just draw Wrath, and that kind of shuts them down too. Myria Angel. Ooh, this is kind of tough. So I can play... I feel like Factor Fiction to find a Wrath seems better, so I'm just going to pass. Myria Angel into lands is like great and all, but we need to stop their mana development. They only have 2 lands right now, and again, if this finds Crucible of Worlds, we can strip mine them out. And I'm pretty sure I put in both Wrath effects, because they're mono green. Why wouldn't I? And then, sure, Fast Bond is fine. And then yeah, like Phantasmal Image is very good with Revel Arc and stuff like that. Fast Bond into Garrick. I'm not in love with that, but that's cool. I hope Garrick makes Beast, or they play a creature here. What are you using these lands for? Interesting. Alright, let's cast Foff. I like all of this. Mox Sapphire Island Plains versus Recruiter of the Guard Flickerwisp. So Recruiter of the Guard normally would be grabbing Phantasmal Image right now. I feel like I gotta take the Mox because Recruiter of the Guard we can get off Revel Arc. That's pretty good too. I could just jam Sphinx, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I feel like playing Sphinx is the best option right now. Cast this. Play Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sphinx is a big flyer, which is kind of good against mono green. It draws us cards. You have Beast Within. Wow. Well, we kind of got max punished there. Beast Within mono green is a good card. Yeah, I was mostly just trying to draw into like Wrath because we play Sphinx, we attack Garrick and then play Wrath, and they have nothing. They still basically have nothing. Ooh, Riftwing. I do like me a Riftwing. So they can adapt the Druid right now, which is a little scary. What am I doing here? I actually don't know what to do in this turn. I can just hold up Archangel Avacyn. I can Riftwing Cloudskate the Incubation Druid. I can Riftwing Cloudskate the Garrick. I feel like getting Avacyn to flip would be pretty good. Or I can go like suspend Riftwing, hold up Avacyn for the end of turn. That seems okay. That's like an efficient use of our mana. And this becomes a 3/5, so attacking with a beast is a bad idea. And then Avacyn will be kind of a surprise, so they don't know it, but Garrick is going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, they can get 10 mana if they have Ulamog in hand, but they only have 2 cards in hand. So the odds of that are pretty unlikely. Okay, so they're doing that. I kind of want to kill it. I'm going to play Avacyn. Double block here. Because getting that off the board cuts them off of a lot of mana. So now Ulamog's not a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Ulamog's pretty far from there. They can chump block Garrick. Chump block with birds to save Garrick, but they do have to lose Birds of Paradise. Mother of Runes. I also like Mom. So let's move to combat. She does 3 to each opponent. Okay, so let's attack Garrick and... If I attack Garrick here, what happens? So she's going to flip next turn and deal 3. I can spend 5 mana to play Revel Arc, which will then get back Recruiter of the Guard, Phantasmal Image copying Recruiter of the Guard, and it'll kill all their creatures. I think that seems worth going for. It's unfortunate that Archangel Avacyn cannot hit Garrick, but I think killing their creatures is just a worthwhile endeavor. And if they don't block, then I could just play Mother of Runes. What does she do? She's red. So we'd have to give a creature pro red. Okay. They just let Garrick die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go Emiria Angel, Mother of Runes, land, get a bird. Now I have a bunch of flyers, and yeah, seems pretty good. Next turn, if we need to, we can kill our Incubation Druid with Mom. Alright, sweet. Okay, so we won that game. I think our sideboard plan worked. I mean, Negate seems good against all the Planeswalkers, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Okay, opponent mulligan. This hand's amazing, so we're gonna keep. We can go turn 1 Phantasmal Image. They mulled the 5. This is the downside of running, well, I guess they could just also hit Channel Emrakul and just kill us, but, actually, Channel Ulamog isn't even that great. So we're gonna go Mox. Yeah, it's worth it. Mox, play Island, suspend Cloudskate. What I was thinking about doing is, if they went turn 2 Channel into Ulamog, we could like save Mox, and then we could go Mox land and copy it. But we would still die first because they get to attack before us, so that doesn't make any sense. We're just gonna play a turn 3 Monastery Mentor and hope that's good enough. Ooh, I like Negate. So, Negate's not necessary yet, but I will probably just hold it up next turn. Because they're going to get 3 mana this turn, but then the following turn they have 5. And that's when they could play like a Garrick or something like that. So let's just hope we draw a land so we have something to do. Nice. Do that. Let's attack for 2. And pass turn. Oh, I could have Phantasmal Imaged my Mentor for like the Super Rubbins. Maybe that would have been better. I kind of want to just Phantasmal Image its Riftwing Cloudskate though. Because like, I don't know. Flyers are way more powerful against the green deck. It seems like 1/1s don't do that much. They can just chump block a lot. Yeah. That seems like Scoop City to me. Now they're going to get a land bounced, and then I'm going to Phantasmal Image, copy Riftwing, bounce their other land. Yeesh. Cast. Bounce this. Ooh. Never mind. New plan. Emiria Angel plus fetch land seems decent. Yes, I would like a token. Hit for a bunch. We win the match. See you guys round 2. We're on the draw. This hand's terrible. This hand's pretty good though. I'll keep that. Don't need more lands, but we got fetch lands plus Emiria Angel and a Mox to accelerate her out. So this is a turn 2 Flicker Wisp, turn 3 Angel. It's a good start. And Flicker Wisp can also hit lands for Emiria Angel? Huh? Why is everyone playing green? Stop playing green. Like, I'm happier doing it because it's not a good deck, I don't think. But my oh my, is that a lot of green? Okay, well we didn't get channeled out. That's an opposition. Okay, opposition makes me want to get down a Flicker Wisp. Oh, I actually should have... that was a mistake. Yeah, I can fetch Hallowed Fountain off Arid Mesa. I'm gonna blink a Plains. Yeah, well, I don't know if it was a mistake, because basically we want these fetches in our hand to play Emiria Angel, but I'm going to have to fetch next turn anyway to play her. I think it is still good what we did. Reclamation Sage, killing Mox Ruby. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Much rather have them kill Mox Ruby than opposition. Ooh, Recruiter. So this is going to grab an island. Yeah, and then we can Hallowed Fountain off of Arid Mesa. Play Recruiter. Alright, what do we want? Angel Invention's good, but kind of expensive. Mother Runes protects our guys. Phantasmal Image on Emiria Angel seems pretty sweet with opposition in play. I kind of just like Angel of Invention. If we draw any land, this card's good, because Emiria Angel's already good. If we draw lands, Phantasmal Image kind of doubles down on that, but that seems kind of unnecessary. And yeah, if we just draw land, we're just going to slam opposition. So I'm just going to take Angel. It gives us a really good top end. Also, it makes us look aggressive when our real game plan is to use Angel to get tokens in play. Kodama's Reach. Okay, so opponent's kind of stuck on mana. Nope, never mind. Well, they were, but Kodama's Reach is pretty good at undoing that. Land? Legionnaire is okay. Let's go blue. Follow the Fountain. Pay life. I'm just going to get a Emiria Angel into play. We could just also kill them with flyers, and it's the longer they don't know about opposition, the better. And again, if we just go land Angel of Invention next turn, that will kill them faster than playing opposition this turn would. So it seems better to me. Also, if we top deck a land into opposition, having 4 creatures back seems also really nice. But right now it's looking like just beating them down is actually the better strategy. Uh-oh. Well, it was the better strategy until we got channeled. We'll see. They can cast Emrakul and attack with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then we keep a Myriad Angel. We block Rex Sage because they have 3 mana plus 14 life. So that's 17. So if they cast Emrakul, they go down to 2. So actually, channel into Emrakul here, if they don't have a follow-up, doesn't win the game. Because, yeah, what we do is they channel cast Emrakul, they swing, that we attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 permanents. We keep this. This blocks Reclamation Sage. We take the hit off of Emrakul. We fall to 1 life, but then a Myriad Angel just swings back. Oh, okay. Well, if they have Primal Command into Emrakul, sure. Yeah, that is a good play by them, because then we fall down to 6 permanents exactly, so then they can wipe our board. Oh. Okay. That doesn't... What? Sure, you got a Blightsteel. Hallowed Fountain, pay 2 life. We get a bird. Use the ability, yes. Cast Opposition. Hit our opponent down to 1 life. I'm going to tap a land, and then I'm going to tap Blightsteel. Yeah, cool with Channel Blightsteel. That's such a bad... if we had 1 more creature in play, we could have just killed him there. Wait, why did we get a bird? Oh, right, because we replayed Hallowed Fountain. Okay, I was like, what is going on? So we're going to use that to tap there. Just cut them off mana, and then we're going to tap Blightsteel in pre-combat. Yeah, they're like, maybe he doesn't see it. Oh, I see it, opponent. All right, you got it. Channel Blightsteel. Definitely bringing in Condemn against Blightsteel. Again, we got the same sideboarding, so Disenchant out, Student of Warfare out, Condemn comes in, probably Day of Judgment comes in. I'm just going to assume that it's good, and probably better than, what's the other card I cut? Mentor? I'm going to cut Legionnaire, I'm going to keep Mentor in. Legionnaire also dies to Reclamation Sage, so I don't really want that. Ooh, this is pretty good. I don't need to stop and upkeep. Turn 1 channel? Okay. So dumb. I hate playing against this card. Yep. Flicker Wisp. Alright. So we can either play Flicker Wisp or hold up Disallow. I think I want to play Monastery Mentor, so I'm gonna lead on Plains. I don't think I want to hold up Disallow just yet. Pilgrim. Cloudskate. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna suspend Cloudskate. This way, we can play Mentor into Mox Emerald, which is a much more powerful play. If we draw land, obviously. And we also don't expose our Mox to opponents like Reclamation Sages or whatever. Sure. Recruiter of the Guard. Alright, now we have to play the Mox. And the thing is, Mentor's not that good. Recruiter can grab Phantasmal Image and we can copy one of their mana creatures. I kind of like doing that. Recruiter is also pretty good with opposition. So, yeah, Phantasmal Image seems nice. Also, let's just copy Riftwing if things get sketchy. And this way, I'm just assuming they have a Reclamation Sage to make things bad for us. This way we can at least do stuff with our mana. Sylvan Library. Okay, opponent's down to 1 card in hand, whatever it is. It could be a Blightsteel. We take 3 because we can just draw Island and play opposition. Come on, dude. Alright, let's go Image. Copy and Caryatid. Pass turn. So opponent should be paying life off Sylvan Library. I see this a lot where people are playing against control decks, desperate for cards, and just don't pay life. Like, I'm not killing them anywhere. Okay, good plays. I don't like it, because obviously it makes it harder for me, but that is the correct play. Now they might lose because I do have Riftwing, Cloudscape, and a bunch of flyers. Okay. Fortunately, Pelugranos cannot kill Sylvan Caryatid. can kill Recruiter of the Guard, but with opposition, I want to keep that guy in play. So Garrick is threatening ultimate next turn. Cast this. So the problem is Pelucranos can go, they have 1, 2, 3. Pelucranos can Monstrous 1 and kill Recruiter. I basically need to draw a land this turn. I can bounce the Beast, but they just have so much mana. I think I bounce this. Oh, they do have enough to Monstrosity too? Okay, I can disallow that. Because the problem is if they kill Riftwing Cloudskate, they can ult Garrick. But I can disallow the Garrick ult. Alright, we're going to do that. So this happens. That goes to hand. We draw a land. Ooh, okay. It's actually not that good of a land, but it is a land. And then I think I swing at Garrick with Recruiter of the Guard. If they take it, then I don't have to hold up Disallow. And if they block, then I just cast Armageddon, maybe? Okay, so I don't have to hold up Disallow. What are we doing here? They're going to play a Pelucranos for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can technically Monstrosity 3 and kill Emeria Angel. I think if that's their whole turn, that's not so bad. Because even if I cast Armageddon, opponent still has 4 mana. They could just play Pelucranos. So let's just go Emeria Angel. Play Strip Mine. Make a bird. And I don't even want to activate Strip Mine because we need the mana so badly. But now we have a Flying Force that can start threatening Garrick. I guess with Garrick's untap, they can kill Emeria Angel and a bird. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bouncing Pelucranos was bad. Because it just lets them... Oh, that's even worse. Fair enough. Well, it's possible that they just go for the Pelucranos ultimate on my turn. I get to disallow, but then they can just do it again. None of this is good for me. Deranged Hermit. Okay. That one is not so scary. Again, I have 2 board wipes in my deck somewhere. Yep, you got it. Killing all my stuffs. I could have, I guess, Strip Mine Nykthos in response, but I need the lands in play for my own spells. Alright, well, it's kind of draw Wrath or bust at this point, because Garrick is ulting and they're just going to have a million creatures. Yep. Alright, deck, we got 2 Wraths. Show me what you got. Plains. I can go Monastery Mentor into Disallow. Does that even do anything? That might not even win the game, because we go Mentor... And we block here and here. We take 8, 9, 10, 11. We can Flicker Wisp, blink the Garrick, but that seems also bad. Right, let's go Mentor, Plains, Flicker Wisp. And I think we just have to stop Garrick from ultimating, so we'll do that. Pass turn. I think we're still dead. Because they swing with this and this. We have to block these 2. We take 8, 9, 10. We're just dead on board. Okay, I'm just going to concede. I'm not going to waste anyone's time here. Yeah, just draw Wraths. That's all there is to it, really. Alright, we're going to go first, and we're going to draw Wrath. Yeah, this hand's kind of good. Armageddon has kind of been the bane of my existence. we just haven't drawn Crucible of Worlds. But I think here it's going to be kind of nice. We're going to lead on Arid Mesa. That way we can hold up swords if they have any turn 1 plays. I do kind of want to draw land, so I'm not going to fetch. Okay, island is nice. Let's go basic island. Now we have negate plus swords. Wouldn't carry that in. Yep. Now I don't really want to draw any more land, so I will fetch. Plains. No, I want to draw lands again. So they have 4 mana. The question is, how long do I want to wait and hold this negate? Because I can just jam a Flicker Wisp and untap a land and have swords up. If I wait 1 more turn, then I can go Flicker Wisp with negate, so that seems just better. Yeah, because I have 4 mana, Wall of Blossoms, sure. And then I go Flicker Wisp, having 1 up, blink a land, and then have 2 mana up. Yep. Come on, deck, Wrath, please! Alright. Well, we can still make the play of Flicker Wisp. This makes Planeswalkers worse for them. Blink, Island. This kind of threatens mana drain, if opponents would think that. Okay. Can we please just draw a Wrath? There's so many in our deck. My gosh. Deck, come on, you got 2. Nope. Not a Wrath. Okay. Play Windswept Heath and pass turn. If opponent pays to keep Deranged Hermit around, then I feel like we just have to kill it. Oof, that's even scarier. Sure. We're just dead, right? Yeah, there's no... I swords that, we take 20, fine. That is sometimes how it goes. See you guys next round. We're going first. What are these hands, man? Mulligan that. Okay, this hand's actually pretty good. We might actually get to cast a Consecrated Sphinx. Revelark's fine, but we just want mana. And I'm just going to play Hallowed Fountain tapped, I think. Hopefully what we draw is like a really good turn 2 play. So we can go like turn 2, make a thing, play Strip Mine, kill their land. Are we playing mono green again? My gosh. Elspeth. Kind of want to get down the Elspeth before I play Strip Mine. So I can Strip Mine in response to the Arbor Elf trigger to like deny them mana. But then if I don't draw lands, I can't play Elspeth. But I kind of like... Actually, I'm just going to go for max value here and just try and hope they kept a one lander. Because yeah, we could have waited and then like they target a forest with Arbor Elf, but it denies the same amount of mana. And if they have no lands, then we're in business. Which is totally possible. Mono green plays like a pretty low land count. And even if they do have lands, they might not be forests. Like that one. This is not a forest. If we draw Crucible of Worlds here, that'd be so gross. Yeah, we haven't assembled... We've drawn actually really poorly now that I think about it. We haven't drawn Crucible. We haven't drawn any of our Wraths against the mono green decks. Okay, we did draw a land there, which is good. I'm just going to play land, because I don't mind drawing more lands, but I don't want to expose Mox to anything. So, next turn, if we draw Crucible, we can just go Mox, play Strip, kill their Lumbering Falls. And if we don't, we could just play Elspeth. Yep. Lotus Cobra. Okay. Well, fortunately that gets blocked by Elspeth tokens pretty nicely. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're just going to play Elspeth. Swords is going to hit something scarier later on. Unfortunately, Arid Mesa cannot find another blue source. So we're just stuck with all this white mana. But that's not so bad. Any land and we can play Angel. Create a Soldier. And if we're not drawing lands, we can play most of the spells in our deck. Because this is double blue. Opposition, I think, is the only other card that's not useful. And then, I guess, Revelark and Archangel Avacyn. So it's... Yeah, we have a couple bad draws, but not that many. Oh, you have opposition. Of course you do. Definitely bringing in Disenchant. Disenchant's a pretty solid answer to opposition because it's instant speed. That's kind of okay, though. We could just make a bunch of Elspeth tokens. And again, out of the sideboard, we have 2 Wrath of Gods against mono green. If we just ever draw them, we would win the game so easily. Let's see if opponent taps our stuff. If they do, we're just going to Swords. Probably the Lotus Cobra, I think, is something out Swords. Alright, float a white. I know I get mad at people for doing this, but I have a spell, so... Okay, let's just Swords the Cobra. Those get tapped, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, Fact or Fiction is also a great way to get out of this. So let's make a Soldier. Is attacking with this Soldier a good idea? Yeah, they can't really pressure Elspeth. And I feel like doing 3 damage here doesn't accomplish a whole lot. We just need to establish a board presence so that if they use opposition to tap down my creatures, then... Or my lands, then I have creatures. And if they use it to tap down my creatures, then I have lands. And if at any point we can jam an Angel of Invention, we'll be pretty happy. And Elspeth Ultimates in 2 turns. Okay. I mean, Indestructible doesn't matter so much against these. I kind of hope they tap my stuff now. Okay, out of blue. If they mana drain my play after this, then I think we just lose. Alright, let's cast Fact. Okay. Well, we got Mox Sapphire, we got our own opposition, and Archangel Avacyn. So kind of everything we would ever want. Opposition Cloudskate. I'll take this pile. Seems like a good pile to me. That was a weird split, because opposition, it's fine. But how am I going to cast it if they're oppositioning me? Whereas Archangel Avacyn has Flash. If any of my creatures ever die, she kills all their stuff. And Mox Sapphire helps us get out from under opposition. That seems fine. Also, we only have 1 blue, so like, I'm not. I don't know, that seems like a bad choice. Ooh, that is a Crucible Strip Mine combo right there. Let's make a soldier. Play a land. That way if they tap stuff down, we can Avacyn, but I feel like I'm just going to start Crucible Strip Mining them. Also, Arid Mesa means we get land drops every turn. Yeah, this is going to go pretty good for us, I think. Unless they go, like, Deranged Hermit. But even Deranged Hermit... Oh, okay. That's scarier. I don't like that so much. But again, if they're tapping down my lands, my creatures will kill them. If they're tapping down my creatures, my lands can cast things. What is this? I feel like an upheaval is coming and I'm going to be... Avenger of Zendikar? No way. It is an upheaval. Okay. That's... I think we just win, right? No, because they can go land into Elf. We're pretty close to winning. If we draw Mox, we can just go turn 1 Crucible. Oh, and they played a land? Wow, that was a huge mistake. All right, Mox. Oh wait, we already have both Mox in. What am I saying? Hallowed Fountain. I don't really want to risk my double blue. I guess I already have Mox Sapphire, so let's go Hallowed Fountain. Mox. Why did I do that? I don't know. Yeah, I could have just played Crucible of Worlds. That was a mistake. It doesn't matter too much, but it is kind of sad. So let's discard land. I guess the main reason is I didn't want them to know I had this. Yeah, that's actually a good reason. Because now they max out at, unless this is another elf. Okay. Things are getting trickier now. Wait, I do have 3 Mox in. Holy cow. What is this deck right now? Sure. Let's go Mox. Crucible of Worlds. Strip Mine. So they cannot generate double blue. And they just don't get lands for the rest of the game. Seems good. I guess they can tap all of their creatures to play in opposition. And that's okay. Because we could just guarantee we're hitting our land drops every turn off Arid Mesa. So if they tap out for opposition... Devoted Druid. Okay. Okay, I was like, I don't think you're coming out from under this. Alright, mono green, bring in the Wraths. We're gonna draw them. I'm not in love with Armageddon. Maybe I should have sided that out. And Legionnaire comes out. Kind of like Condemn more than Student of Warfare. We've played the same matchup 3 times. The sideboarding is pretty straightforward. Yeah, seems good to me. Of course they have the elf because their deck's full of elves. Revelark. Just go Plains Mox. Negate counters opposition. I guess they also showed Upheaval, which is not that scary against me because I have 3 Moxen in my deck. So, Preordain, that's okay. I kind of want to save Remand for like a big play. 1 bottom, 1 top. And if this is a 1-drop, I'm not going to remand it. Yeah, they just got a bunch of mana, that's fine. We'll wait. Angel of Invention. Alright, let's play Hallowed Fountain tapped. Past turn, we have Negate to counter any of their big busted spells. Remand to counter like a big creature. If they're just attacking us, that seems okay. I guess the problem with the situation we've gotten ourselves into is we... Devoted Druid. That seems like a good time to remand. Never mind. Now we get a time to burn remand. Ooh, Phantasmal Image on Revelark is always glorious. Wrath of God. Okay. So here's the play. We play Arid Mesa, we pass. We let them fill the board, and then we Wrath. This is how all of our games against Mono Green should have gone. Just, they play a bunch of 1-mana things. We play 1 spell that kills all of them. And then we go Angel of Invention, probably copy it with Phantasmal Image, honestly. And then when those 2 die, Revelark can get back double Angel of Invention. Seems good. Seems pretty good. This will be a... This is other creatures. So this will be a 3-2. Yep. We could get hit by an Negate. But I think it's worth running out the Wrath. I want to get down Wrath before I play my own creatures. I haven't... Their deck doesn't seem like the type of deck that would run counter spells. Yeah, okay. So they can have Ancestral Recall, and that's sure. But then we get to go Angel of Invention, Opposition, Mother of Runes. I feel like here I just play Opposition. Pass turn. It's the best use of our mana. Next turn I can go like Mom, Phantasmal Image, Mom. Or just Mom, hold up, negate. And if we draw any land, Riftwing, Cloudskate. Alright, let's go Mother of Runes. Having 2 Moms seems okay, but I think I'm just gonna tap their blue mana and hold up negate. They had 6 mana last turn, so they don't have any plays. There we go. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Angel of Invention. So let's get some tokens. Servos. Pass turn. This is how our game against the other opponent should have gone. Tap that. Tap that. So they couldn't do anything with 6 mana last turn. I doubt they can do anything with 4 mana this turn. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how the deck should have gone. Just bad draws round 2, but this deck was sweet. Triple Mox. Triple Mox is kind of gross. Opposition is just a dumb card. We did assemble the Crucible Strip Mine combo 1 time, so that felt pretty good. And I always love Revel Arc because it has so much potential value. But maybe I overvalue it just because 6 mana is like way too much in Vintage Cube, because I always think of all the sweet things this can do, like getting back Angel of Invention plus Phantasmal Image, but usually they just die to the 4/3 body, or they die before Revel Arc's relevant. So, I don't know. Maybe this card's not as good as I think it is, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.